For me, everything good, everything magical happens between the months of June and August.
What is it about the first days of summer that are so sublimely sweet? I think it's the feeling of possibility, freedom, of the world being wide open before you. Because no matter how old we get, when we feel that first glimmer of summer, suddenly we're 8 years old again. School has just finished and the holidays are stretching out in front of you, a seemingly infinite amount of time. I'm a big advocate for romanticising every single season. I truly think it makes your life so much more magical. And I think the key to summer is to let your inner child out to play. So this summer, I'm going to try my best to not know what day it is, what time it is, to truly live in the moment. Our summer began with a midnight drive around the island on the eve of the summer solstice. In the peak of summer in Shetland, the sun never truly sets. Instead, it kisses the horizon before rising again on a new day. There is no darkness, just a few hours of twilight between midnight and 3 a.m. It's known locally as simmer dim, and to experience it was like ticking off a bucket list item I didn't even know I had. The sky is painted with the softest pastels, a blaze of fiery orange across the horizon. It fades to the gentlest blue before the sun begins its climb, bringing the colours back to the sky. I think this will be a new tradition for us, the perfect way to welcome the season of light.
We attribute the success to mankind.
It's the first week of summer in Shetland, and that can only mean one thing, folks. The forecast is rain, followed by fog and low-hanging cloud, with more rain to follow later in the week. That's right, it's not time to put away your wellies and raincoats yet. Luckily, the Shetland Islands are beautiful, even in the gloomiest of weather, so if you're not afraid of getting a bit wet, there's still tons of fun to be had.
This place where all begun. A solid shade of winter, shadows running cold. It swept away this instant of the brave we behold.
Fabled marine creature, half woman, half fish, best known for sitting on rocks, staring into mirrors, and obsessively combing our long, beautiful hair.
I want to talk about my summer bucket list. So I make a bucket list every season. I've just found it's a really good way to really make the most out of every season, to romanticize all the little things, to stay present, to enjoy the season for what it is. And I don't put anything too big or extravagant on them. They're always really achievable things that I actually want to do, things that I can do, just to really squeeze the most out of the season. So I always choose 25 things, and that is because I like to draw it out into a bingo board. So I do a 5x5 grid every time. Now, I I've seen some people create the most beautiful bingo boards and then put big crosses through the items when they've done them, and that would just make me so sad. I don't think I could do that. So what I do is I draw it out and then I leave it not coloured in, and then when I've done the thing on the list, I colour in that square, and then at the end of it I have a really pretty coloured in board that I can keep and stick in my journal. So that's the way I like to do it, and I thought I would just take you through a few of the things that I've put on my list for this summer. So I put things like make lemonade. I have been meaning to do this every summer and then somehow never get round to it. And I think it's probably the easiest thing in the world. I've been looking up how to make lemonade online and it seems so simple. So it's just one of them things, I just need to do it. So I popped that on my list. I've popped make shell jewellery because obviously we live near the beach now and I come home with like a million shells every day. So I want to try and do something with them, make some cute jewellery. I've put try matcha on the list because I've never had matcha before. It looks so incredibly cute. I hope I like it because I want to be able to make matchas at home. So I've got try matcha on the list. I've got things like nature studies because we have so much beautiful wildlife here. I really want to start a book where I sketch the things that I've seen and then research them, write little passages about them. I think that would be really cool and a really good way to be in the moment, not be on your phone so much. So I've got that, and then I've got some things that are like specific to Shetland, some things that I want to do. So we've not been to Unst yet, which is the most northern island. So I want to go up to Unst and have a drive around and have a look. I've put like the Patisserie bookstore on here, the Cake Bridge, Lee Gardens. I want to go to Noss and Esher and the Outskerries and Rona's Hill. So these are all things in Shetland that I really want to go and see. So I've popped them all on my list. Like I said, it's just really simple things. It just makes the season feel a little bit more fun. And then also when I have days where we haven't planned anything, I've just got this ready to go list of fun things that I would like to do. Or during the work week, if I'm feeling a bit bogged down with work, there's little things I can do to just bring that little bit of joy back into my day, like romanticize my day. What can I do? Oh, I can make some lemonade and have like homemade lemonade while I'm working. I can make a smoothie bowl, things like that. Or I can wear the shell jewellery that I've made and just feel a little bit more summery while I'm sat typing away at my laptop. So that's the bucket list. So another thing I would recommend that you do is make a summer playlist, make a summer movie list, make a summer reading list. I am a big advocate for consuming media seasonally. I started doing this a few years ago and I genuinely feel like it has changed my life. It's brought so much more joy to the whole year for me because I realised that Christmas is the most exciting time of the year, and a big part of that is because you have Christmas decorations that you've had for years and they're so nostalgic and you only see them once a year, and when you get them out of the attic or out of the garage or wherever you keep them, you take them out of the box and you see them for the first time in 12 months. It's so exciting, and when you play Christmas songs and you've not heard them all year, you get all these memories rushing back of all the previous Christmases when you were listening to these exact same songs. So I've started applying that to every season. So I've made summer playlists and I will only listen to the songs on those playlists in summer. And then I've done the same with autumn, the same with winter, the same with spring. Movies, I've written down all my favourite movies and then split them up into which season they're set in, and then I only watch them during that season. And with books, I try my best to read books that are set in the season that I'm in. It's not always achievable because I really like to read gothic fiction, and that's obviously quite moody and atmospheric, so in summer I struggle a little bit, but I do find at least having like one book a month that's based in that season really does help. So especially if there's a season that you struggle with, I would highly recommend giving this a go. I do think it makes such a big difference. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. One of the most important ones, one of the funnest ones to do, is to make a mood board for the season. Obviously, we all know Pinterest is the go-to for this. So have a scroll through Pinterest, search summer aesthetics, summer vibes, whatever it is. You can get really specific if you know there's a certain style that you like cottagecore vibes, coastal grandmother, whatever it is. Put a Pinterest board together. I like to print them out. I know some people put them on their phone background. I don't really look at my phone background that much, to be honest. I think it's just like white noise to my brain. But I have one of those widgets on my home screen that like rolls through a Pinterest board, so I just set that to like my summer mood board, and I can see the little pictures popping up. And looking on Pinterest is a really good way as well to get ideas for your bucket list. I do try and be realistic as well though with Pinterest, because obviously like I live in the UK and we do get some nice weather, but we also get a lot of rain and a lot of clouds, and it's very changeable. So I try not to fill my summer Pinterest board with like photos from Hawaii or like really tropical places. I try and keep it very realistic for this kind of summer that I'm going to get, and I've been searching for specifically like UK countryside pictures, because then I'm not going to feel disappointed comparing my summer to a summer that I could never have. So I would say keep it realistic but aspirational, you know, just get the vibes. And I think as well, because this is our first summer in Shetland, I am trying to be really realistic about what that's going to look like, and not hoping for or envisioning like wall-to-wall sunshine, because that was just not realistic in England anyway. Like I said, you know, you'd be lucky, you'd maybe have like one heat wave and then the rest of the summer would be meh, or you'd have like one random day that was really hot, and then you'd have like a week of cloud, 2 weeks of cloud, 3 weeks of cloud, and then like another 2 or 3 days of summer. So I feel like it's not going to be that different from England. We weren't exactly spoiled with the weather at home, so I'm just trying to be realistic about what this summer's going to look like, and that's fine. I actually really don't like the heat all that much, so I think I will be perfectly fine with whatever this summer throws at us. I think we're just going to have to embrace the weather, not let the rain stop us from having a good time, and on those days where we do wake up and it's gorgeous outside, just really make the most of those days when they come. And I'm just really excited. I think this is going to be probably one of the best summers ever.
It's been a long, hard season. I'm feeling weary to my bones. I guess that's my reason. I've packed my bags and now I'm gone. Somewhere between the sun and the deep blue sea. That's where you find me. Tender red, flat out on a beach bed. That's where you find me. Working on my fishing skills in a little boat that I rent. Ain't got nothing but time to kill. No vacation's been more heaven sent. Somewhere between the sun and the deep blue sea. That's where you find me. Tender red, flat out on a beach bed. Somewhere between the sun and the deep blue sea. My feet in the sand, green umbrella drink in my hand. That's where you find me.
something else pretty magical is happening this first week of summer. I'm turning 30. For so long in my 20s, I was so scared of 30. I feel like we're all a little programmed to feel like life is over after 30, or if you don't have everything in your life together by the time you hit 30, you've somehow failed. But now that it's here, I'm so excited, and I've actually been pretty impatiently waiting the last 6 months to officially turn 30. I feel like I'm at an age where I really know myself. I know what I like. I don't feel any pressure to impress anyone or look a certain way or dress a certain way. I just do what feels good to me, and I have this sense that that really nice aspect of really knowing myself and loving life is only going to deepen over the next decade. Anyway, today I am making myself a birthday cake. So I'm doing a lemon and elderflower recipe, which I've actually never made before, which might be a little risky, but we're going to give it a go and see how it turns out.
Okay, let's go. I'm chasing dreams.